2, 1.
Hey, and we're live back here on That Geek Show. And welcome to That Geek Show Podcast Edition. I'm your host, Eric Lucas, joined today by Giovanni Estrada and special guest of the night, Katie Guerin.
Woo.
Hello, Katie.
Yeah, she was on our show.
Yeah, she was just on That Geek Show. But for those who only listen to the podcast wouldn't know that. So,
they should be watching the show.
Katie, glad to have you on. You ready
Good
to
to be here.
talk
Thank
about
you.
some nerdy geekiness with us and just get real deep into the ether that is the geek world? Ready for that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So
Good.
ready.
All right. Awesome. So if you don't know the show, if you guys have not listened, download our previous episodes. We basically go around the round table here. It's literally a round table if you're watching the live feed. If not, then use the imagination of your mind and imagine a very old wooden table and very hot lights beating down on us. And somehow, inexplicably, Gio is wearing a sweater in the middle of those lights.
And two
With my
shirts.
hoodie.
And two shirts.
Yeah,
Two shirts.
And it's, I don't
And it's a
understand.
long
the man,
sleeve.
the
And
man-
a beanie.
He has
Yeah.
no sweat glands. Either that or he sweats out of his, like a dog. He
I
has
used to
the
do
pants.
wrestling, and they told me that.
Oh, this is-
They
so you
used
trained.
to punish. Yeah, they used to punish the whole group because I
Right.
didn't sweat. And they're like, "Gio's not sweating. We need to work out more."
You were in trouble a
Yeah.
lot.
So you brought the team down by not sweating.
Exactly. Well,
Aw.
if anything, I've trained them better.
You just keep telling yourself that.
Good
It's like dying
job.
of
Good
being
job.
Right. Hey, we went to CIF back in high school.
So anyway,
alright. Sorry.
this is That Geek Show podcast where we talk about the latest topics of the week in the geekosphere, the pop culture world, culture world, anything that pretty much comes into our mind and we want to talk about it. So let's jump right into it. And if you're on Twitter, follow us at That Geek Show, and or just go to thatgeekshow.com and see all the links there. All right, let's get right into it. We got some movie news this week, guys. We're talking about the Suicide Squad. We were actually talking about this before we even started the podcast. New photos were released. We not only got to see Will Smith as Deadshot in his full costume, but they also released Harley Quinn,
Yes.
Margaret Robbie, and then the entire cast the next day. They just put it all out there.
Yep.
So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I got the links in there. Check them out.
Wow, those heels.
Those heels. Yeah, she's got some killer heels, but those shoes, I mean, they're kind of cool shoes. They're like Adidas, but with heels.
Yeah, they're cool.
I like them.
I like her outfit, but I just don't like the hair. I don't know. I like that they kind of really strayed from like the original like black and red
They definitely have. Well, they kind of made up for it with her
outfit.
gear, though.
Yeah, sorry. I like her outfit, but
Yeah.
I'm not digging her clothes. How's she supposed to fight in that? She's gonna get scrapes.
I mean, are we thinking realistically here, or
Yeah.
this is?
I think she'll be
Look
okay.
at Croc. Look at Croc.
Yeah,
and
Killer
he's
Croc
like-
looks crazy.
Yeah.
Look at Croc. He's got his hoodie thing on.
Everyone's pretty
Yeah,
geared up,
everyone's
and then
pretty
she's
like
just
suited up, and then she's got nothing.
Right, because she's Harley Quinn. She's not like your typical, I don't know.
I know what you mean. I'm just giving it. I just don't like.
Give
the
me a hard
costume.
time?
Yeah, I just don't like the costume.
They put a booty shot of her in here for some reason.
Of course they did. For some reason, wonder why that is.
No, that's just somebody talking, taking like candid pictures. Be like, I hope they don't spot me.
Right. What do you guys think? So, who's your favorite out of all these? Anybody have a favorite, or you just?
Deadshot.
I love Deadshot.
Deadshot, especially with his mask.
I was really skeptical when I saw. There's another one, the full one of Deadshot. I think.
Okay,
the
he's
links
just
on
so
YouTube.
good.
Yeah, no, there's another one with him actually in the full mask.
Yeah.
Um,
And so Deadshot, we're looking to get the comedy value because it's Will Smith, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. He's not a comedic guy, though.
Are we getting? He's gonna be all comedy.
Well,
Yeah,
the one
he's in a lot
the
of
one we
funny
saw last
movies.
week. There's the one where he's in like the duster and he's in his street clothes with like the fedora and everything. So
Right.
you're right. We might get that kind of
No.
like weird, cynical, funny. Will
yes,
Smith.
he's gonna be the comic relief of the movie.
But I mean, he looks badass in his gear.
Yeah.
I'm super happy about that. I thought it was interesting the direction they took, actually, casting him instead of a traditional, white actor,
right.
because besides Nick Fury, they don't usually stray far from what the characters look like in the
Right.
comics.
Also, Croc's significantly smaller from the ones I'm used to. Like,
I'm wondering if they're gonna make Croc. I wonder if they're gonna CGI him up a little bit besides his mask. They have to, kind of, right?
Yeah,
he's
to make him
huge.
more
I
like,
remember,
yeah.
like, big Croc.
Yeah, but they can't in this scene because then you'd have to have a green screen. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Oh no, he's huge in the comics.
Yeah.
Or even in the video game.
Yeah,
Remember that?
games.
Remember the last video game?
God, it was so awesome fighting him.
Maybe he'll beef up.
He's gonna go on roids between.
Maybe
now
he'll
and
just start eating everything.
Yeah, the full Deadshot costume is pretty badass. I love that they're going with like kind of the traditional. They mixed the modern and the traditional because the traditional he has the white mask.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is that actually Will Smith in?
That's him.
In the costume.
That's
right
him in the costume. That's him in full costume.
That's cool. Yeah, he looks awesome.
He does look awesome. I'm excited. I'm more excited about this movie. I think I said this last week. I think
Yeah,
I'm more
you did.
excited about this movie than I am for Batman versus Superman for some reason.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not.
I just can't wait for the Wonder Woman cameo.
Yeah, okay. I like Gal Gadot. She's
The
cool.
Wonder Woman, the Aquaman, the everyone.
I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Aquaman.
everyone just kinda joins in
I
and
don't like the Aquaman.
It's free for all.
I don't like the brotastic Aquaman. Do you?
It's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, I actually am looking forward to Aquaman. It looks different, not
Yeah.
all.
I kind of see what they haven't. The only one they haven't really shown yet is Cyborg.
Yeah, but I heard they weren't going to show him in costume. They were just going to have him as
Oh, really?
his
Oh, okay.
normal state.
Speaking of which, I know we talked about it last week, but I really hope they don't do that Joker. I hope that was just a promo photo.
No, I'm telling you, they're doing that
They
Joker.
are not
Oh,
going to do
really?
that
With
Joker.
all the
And it's actually
tattoos?
surprising to see, actually, going
Really?
back
I don't
to
think
like
they're going
Suicide.
to.
No, well, I'm talking about like Suicide Squad.
So
We
now
haven't
you kind of get a
seen-
feel of what it's looking going to feel like. Is that what you're
Well, I mean, from the things that we've seen, I don't know how much Joker's going to play into this movie and how much we're actually going to see of the Joker. Because, I mean, all these shots that they've been releasing, it's the whole group, but there's no Joker
saying?
inside.
Joker's the one they're hunting.
Yeah, so who knows?
And I feel like Harley Quinn probably doesn't know it. I feel like it's going to be like a weird story. Like they're going to go after... Because, do you know the Suicide Squad story?
I
It's
don't.
It's an old comic, but
Yeah.
they brought it back recently. So they're basically the baddies that have been captured by Argus, the secret military organization in the DC universe, run by
Okay.
Amanda Waller. And instead of killing these guys or putting them in, Arkham or locking them up somewhere, they
Make 'em
decide
work.
that these guys are the best fighters, and they're going to put them on what they call Task Force X to go out and do the things that Superman, Batman, people that won't do the nitty-gritty killing stuff will do.
Got it.
And the way they keep them under control is that they implant them with bombs in their skin, and if they stray too far out, they pretty much blow them up. They kill
Oh,
them.
God.
So that's why it's called the Suicide Squad, because every mission's a suicide, basically, for them to go out.
Okay.
So I think maybe the plot, I don't know, I'm just riffing, I have no idea what it's going to be, but maybe they're going after this guy, this organization, they don't know who it is, they don't know what it is,
Right.
and then at the very end you find out, oh, it's the Joker. Maybe we have that moment of Harley Quinn where she thinks twice, and
Yeah.
turns on the squad maybe, or something, I don't know.
All right, what's next?
Yeah, let's talk about some more...
Marvel.
Yeah, let's talk about Marvel now. We have a little bit of the next installment, the next big one coming, and the next one coming up is Ant-Man, coming out in July.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
Man.
the next big one, in my opinion, is going to be Captain America 3, Civil War. And there's been a lot of... This guy who released all these, he left Latino Review, and he's starting his own thing now. So he's getting all his sources to send him this kind of stuff. This is all actual legit promo art from Marvel, showing what the costumes are going to look like for Captain America and Iron Man. Iron Man has a significantly different costume, whereas
Right.
Captain America almost looks the same as he did in
Yeah.
the Avengers. And there's rumblings, I don't know if I put it in here, that Iron Man's suit will actually be the bleeding edge armor
Yeah.
from the comics.
This
Yeah,
one here.
bleeding
The
edge.
one that changes his biochemistry basically.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's almost indestructible in the comics, but I doubt they're going to do that in the movie, because then he wouldn't have any reason to have a movie. He would just win.
Right.
So
And then we also get Spider-Man in this
we're going to
movie.
see Spider-Man.
And they have a list of actors.
Yeah, go ahead.
We have, so the directors that are attached to this.
Oh, we know that. The
Yeah.
Russos. They're gonna be great.
No, there's a list of directors. I don't know if they.
Oh no, you're doing the
officially
Spider-Man
released-
movie now? Is that what we're going into?
Is this Spider-Man movie?
That's the Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
I thought we were talking about Civil War.
No, well, Civil War. I don't know if we have the list of actors.
I don't have a list of actors, but it's basically you got Tony Stark in it. You got Chris Evans is
Right.
coming back as Captain America, and then all of these other ones are pegged to it. You got Black Widow pegged to make an appearance. You have pretty much Spider-Man pegged. That's going to be his first actual Marvel
Oh,
MCU
yeah?
movie. Yep.
Yay.
So you pretty much, it's like I was saying, this is going to be an Avengers 2.5 in my opinion.
Nice. I'm excited about Spider-Man joining. I feel like a lot of people have been waiting for that Spider-Man
for a long time.
in the Avengers
Were
and
you
just
a fan
everyone.
of the last two Spider-Man?
I liked it. I see what they did. I don't know. In the original Spider-Man, I really liked like the first one, but
Me
then
too.
like they did the second one, and I think they really no,
Yeah, I really
I
do
don't
with
know.
Dr.
Yeah, I didn't
Octopus.
like
He did the whole emo thing, and I was
No,
just
no,
like,
that was
oh,
Spider-Man
it was the
3.
third. Oh, that was the
Yeah,
third
that
one.
was
Okay,
terrible.
no,
We all
second
hated
one was
terrible.
okay then. Sorry,
I
second
love
one was
second
okay.
one.
Spider-Man.
Then second one was okay. I
I
take
didn't
it
like
back.
Amazing
The
Spider-Man.
third one was
No, I
bad.
didn't like Amazing Spider-Man or Amazing Spider-Man 2. I like the actor. I thought that was good casting. I like Andrew Garfield. I thought he was a good Toby. He was a good Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
He was a good Peter Parker. But yeah, no, the movie was terrible.
God, I recently saw a deleted scene of what's his name? Jameson. He from the original Spider-Mans. So that
Who?
was
Of J. Jonah Jameson?
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Jameson, and he was played by I'm trying to remember his name right now. He won an Academy Award.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, J.K. Yeah,
Oh.
he was in the Spidey suit.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird.
he's in
Why?
the Spidey suit, and he's going like pew pew.
Oh,
pew.
it was just a, like, it
Yeah,
was
messing around.
Oh,
It's
it was a messing
fantastic.
around thing.
It's a deleted
blooper reel.
scene in
It's a blooper
Spider-Man
reel.
2.
I
Yeah.
want to see it.
It's super good.
Oh man, there's even rumblings that he's going to come back and reprise his role for this next Spider-Man.
I hope so. He was
That would be great. I would love to see him come back. He was a great actor.
So we can discuss Joss Whedon since we're.
So let's talk about Joss Whedon. We talked a little bit on that Geek Show, our main show proper, which will be up in a few days. But I think the big thing we need to delve into is why he left Twitter, and I think he kind of explains it in this little article I put in here.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys know? You guys kind of know the story.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I read it.
So, what do you think, Gio?
I think he's just being a baby.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I understand. This is the internet we're talking about. You're gonna get trash. You're gonna get talked about. No matter what, you're still gonna receive death threats. I don't know. There's still a way to get them to you. It's just people being stupid.
But it's scary.
It
I don't know.
is, but I mean, it's the internet. You're gonna have people that hate it, and you're gonna have people that like it.
So then, you just leave.
Yeah.
So he just
You
left.
just left.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it got to him.
I guess it did. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of stress when it comes to making films and satisfying people, and you can't satisfy everybody.
Especially this film,
Yes.
in which I put some other articles in here. It turns out that poor Joss Whedon had a hell of a time making Avengers 2.
Yeah, and maybe that's why we've seen so many directors leave the helms, like Edgar Wright leaving Ant-Man.
And Jon Favreau not wanting to come back and do Iron Man 3.
Maybe this has become Marvel thing where they're just not letting directors.
Kevin Feige has a lot of creative control.
Yeah.
They pretty much, and his team of producers around him.
Maybe it's just Marvel not letting them have the creative.
They
control
basically,
want.
the Marvel cookie cutter way of making a movie is, we have a story, we have what we want to set up for the next movie,
Right.
because everything's connected. That's what makes these movies so good.
Right.
What we want you to do is basically come in and tell your version of it.
Right.
But where I think where it gets lost is where these guys try to get way too creative and tell their own thing, and then somebody steps in and goes, no.
Jeff's
It's
laughing
kinda-
over there. I don't know why he's laughing.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You okay there, Jeff? You dying?
You okay, Jack?
Again?
Okay, good.
I mean, we'll see. I mean, I guess people have gone 2 movies max so far. It's from what we've gotten from directors. Jon Favreau left after 2 movies. Now we got Joss Whedon leaving after 2 movies.
Well, Joss Whedon left the Avengers.
No, Joss Whedon.
I heard that he'd be up for doing other things with Marvel.
Yeah, he wanted to do a Batman movie. Let him do a Batman.
You think he's gonna do a Batman
Let
movie?
him do it.
I'd be great if he did
Yeah.
a Batman movie.
I heard the rumor, so I'd be.
He's not gonna cast Ben
I think he's
Affleck. I'll tell you
tired.
that.
I think he's tired. Alongside, I
Oops.
think directors get tired of.
You haven't
Just-
even seen the movie. Stop judging.
I'm judging it hard. I can.
Yeah, it's just a matter. I mean, look at all the scenes he cut. I mean,
So he
going
cut Loki out.
into- Yeah, he cut Loki out, which a lot of people.
I
were
would have liked to
expecting.
see. He cut the Grey Hulk out, which Katie was looking for.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see a Grey
Would've been
Hulk.
cool.
Wouldn't it have made sense too?
Yeah.
Because he got the Hulk in a different state of mind, so he changes color. I don't know.
And then so we'll see what happens. What's next?
Poor Joss Whedon and his $190 million in one weekend movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like people aren't going to be beating down his door to hire him, because he's
Right.
going to get any franchise he wants. Maybe he'll do a Star Wars movie.
Maybe.
Because
Ooh.
if we scroll down,
Let's go move on to our next topic.
Star Wars.
if we scroll down, I don't think did I even put it in
I
there?
don't think you did.
I think you did.
Let me down, man.
Where is it?
I
Yeah. So the anthology movie,
anthology.
the
Oh, I
Boba
see.
Fett one. It's so the anthology movie. It's going to be a Boba Fett origin story,
Okay.
Okay.
which is pretty dope. I'm still happy about
You
that.
know, I'm pretty sure Boba Fett isn't dead. I'm pretty sure.
I am.
gonna stay.
He blasted out of the
He's
Sarlacc's mouth.
He's
fine.
right. He's routed out of the Sarlacc, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I recently
Don't
saw
crush
it.
my dreams.
I saw
Did you see the
episode
fan fiction? Oh.
No, I recently saw episode 6, and he died like a little bitch. He really did.
Tell me how you really feel.
He fell into the hole.
He got hit back, and he's like, and he fell in. I saw it for Star Wars Day, and he just fell in. I was like, really, Boba Fett? You just died like that? You got hit in the back, and you just flew into the... Yeah.
So anyway, the director of this, who was supposed to be the director of this, I didn't put it in here, but it's the guy that did Chronicle and is doing he's doing another high-profile movie this summer coming out.
Josh Trank? Is that who you're
Yeah.
talking about? Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. So he was pegged to do this
New
one.
Fantastic
He
Four.
was hired to do it, and he backed out.
Okay.
I don't know why he backed out. He's saying that maybe he wanted to do some more creative stuff. But anyway, that leaves it open for one Joss Whedon maybe to
Right.
step in.
Actually, I think Josh Trank might be tied to Fantastic Four, too. He might have...
Oh, is
to
that
go.
why he's
Yeah, I
doing
think
it?
he might be tied.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen that movie yet. I don't know about it.
Yeah. Jeff's excited, right?
Yeah, I know Jeff really wants to see
Yeah.
it. What do you think about Fantastic Four, Katie?
The new one that's
yeah, the
coming
new one.
out?
Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. I'm
Yeah.
not excited.
See?
I like the first two. I like the
Just
first
like-
one's better.
So I just want to go back and mention that Martin Freeman is going to join Captain America.
What's that?
Martin Freeman's going to
Oh,
join
yeah, you wanna
Captain
go back
America
and say-
Civil War, yeah.
Yeah.
But just because I saw something on TV and they're like speculating who he's going to play.
Who is he gonna play?
No
What are
one
they
knows.
speculating?
I don't know. A lot of people speculated Uncle Ben and
Oh,
Whoa.
then
but
someone else.
I feel like it would only be a flashback scene then.
Who knows? But there was someone else speculated that he's going to play Doctor Strange's assistant
His assistant?
as a joke.
Oh,
Because
I get
we
it.
all know Doctor Strange is being played by Benedict
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
Ah, I love him.
So,
Sorry.
that's
it'd be
okay.
funny.
You're like one of the only people
Dude.
that do love him. We have
Yeah.
most people on this show, and they're like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh,
Aren't
no.
you? Don't you hate Benedict?
No, I like Benedict.
Oh no, it's
No.
Rachel.
Yeah, it's Rachel that hates
Rachel
Benedict
hates her.
Cumberbatch. So yeah, so what if he just shows up as
And
a
Gerard.
pumpkin?
Gerard hates him too.
Gerard, no.
Okay, I just wanted to mention that.
No,
Let's
that's
move
cool.
on to,
No, Martin Freeman's going to be in.
Let's go back to
Good.
Star Wars and mention.
Let's go back to
photos
Star
that
Wars.
we
We're already
saw.
on Star Wars. Let's talk about how on Star Wars Day, May the 4th.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a great May the 4th?
I did.
Did you have a great
I?
Revenge of the 5th?
The Revenge of the Fifth.
You mean
Revenge of the
Cinco de
Sixth.
Mayo?
Revenge of the Sixth.
No, it's Revenge of the 5th.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, I actually celebrated Cinco de Cuatro.
Oh,
Oh.
No way.
okay.
No. Arrested Development.
Oh yeah, yes, I love that
Cinco de Cuatro. I'm kidding. I celebrated Star
Oh.
Wars Day, but yes.
Did you have a good May the 4th?
I did. I
Good.
watched episode 6.
Did
and
you?
I played
Oh,
some
that's what you
Lego
did?
Star Wars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
There you
then
go.
Awesome.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I also saw some recipes online for some Star Wars food themes. So.
You really went all out.
Oh my god.
I put a little something on my board at work. That's all I did.
Alright.
Come on, man.
I was at work. What do you want me to
I
do?
celebrated till like after like 6. I was up
Oh,
until
good
like
for you.
2 celebrating.
Jesus. All right. Well, anyway, so Gwendolyn
Sorry.
Christie, better known as Brienne of Tarth on Game of Thrones, she's going to be. It was revealed on that day. They released that she's going to be the Metal Stormtrooper, the Chrome Trooper, as it were. And she looks
super awesome.
badass
She
in this
looks
photo.
so
Yes.
cool.
Jeff, do you have this photo? Jeff does not have this photo.
So are we gonna actually see her like remove the helmet?
Probably, yeah.
Probably, right?
Yeah, if they're pegging her as
Yeah.
the role. then that's-
Are they expecting it to be like reveal? Oh, this is a girl underneath this thing, or are we gonna?
Not at this point.
Not at this point,
Because
right?
they've released who it is.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're looking at like Samus.
So I think
Yeah,
they're just
there
setting
you
her
go.
up as she's a
Same.
badass.
Yeah, she's
like,
gonna be-
Well, a lot of
Samus.
people who don't like look it up will be like, oh,
Yeah.
she's a girl.
Yeah,
so I
sort
mean,
of
you'll
like-
have
Right,
that
the
like
casual
shock.
people
Yeah,
don't
filthy casuals.
I like that. I just call them normies, but I like filthy casuals better.
Oh god.
Let's use that.
I've used before.
Well, let's start using it on the
You
radio.
used it
Oh, you
more?
don't like that?
No, it's
oh, you do
fine.
like it.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Did she offend you?
No.
Okay. Oh.
I feel like I do. All right, I'll leave.
Ah, dang. I beat you. Don't
didn't
scare
say
right
anything.
It's Jamal.
I'm texting. Stuff.
Did I say something? All right, let's move on here.
All right.
So let's
Batman, Superman. Let's go back to it.
Oh,
Got
we're
some
going
promo
back
art. The actual. These are the actual suits. which
Play the bat
I
suit.
hate Batman and Superman. No.
Where's
The link. So you have his regular suit and his Superman Buster suit. That's what I'm calling it. Calling it the Superman Buster suit.
the armored suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The shit kicker.
Yeah,
Is what
that's
he's
the
calling
one
it.
that's gonna
There
fight
you go.
Superman.
The
Shit
Superman
kicker.
shit kicker.
I like that. Shit
I
kicker.
loved it. I like that
You
suit.
actually saw that one at Comic-Con. That's the one they showed.
Well,
in
that's the one in the trailer that's
Nice.
now.
No, but they actually showed more to
Oh,
that
they did?
trailer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
They showed more, and he was in that suit, and they were like about
What do
to
you guys
throw it
think of
down.
these? Do you guys like them?
They look
I'm
awesome.
trying to
man.
find it.
It's last
I
one.
had it and then I forgot.
They look
There you
awesome.
go.
They
Got
look
it.
really cool. He looks like he's wearing an armored suit, obviously,
A little bit more.
and Batman looks like Batman. He looks sick.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy about the Batman, the gray costume, because we haven't seen a gray version of a suit yet. They've all
Yeah.
just been the black suits. These are great.
Yeah, they're really cool.
But
I'm
still Ben Affleck in there.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can't
problem.
see his face.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't
I know
matter
it's
who's in
him.
there.
I know it's him.
It's Batman.
Did you listen to his voice? What did you think of the voice?
Yeah.
Everyone didn't like the voice.
Really?
I don't know.
He's doing his best Christian Bale. I mean, what do you
Yeah.
see?
But it's supposed to be like, I don't know, people are like, oh, it's like the electronic voice type thing because he's in a suit, so it's not really him.
I guess.
Can we move on to that Batwing? That
Yeah, the
crazy
Batwing's the
looking
next thing.
Batwing?
Let's talk. That's right underneath it there. The next link.
Yeah. That thing looks weird.
I was gonna say,
Like I
like or dislike more than just the bat in Batman, the last Batman movie. Because remember it's called the Bat.
Yeah.
Instead of Batwing. This looks like a toy.
Well, I think that
I think
is
it is
a
a toy.
I
That's
think
a model.
yeah.
Toy.
I don't know because I can't really see the front end on the actual picture they have from the trailer,
Mhm.
and then the toy looks just weird. So I'm not
It
sure
doesn't
what's
look
happening
like
there.
you would fly.
Yeah.
Looks like you would. It looks like one of those gliders you had when you were a kid. You would put together and throw them.
Actually, I want to do. You know, what would be funny if we do like a segment where we go back and review all of Latino Review's concept art that they released and how close it is to the actual movie release.
I think they get them every time.
No, right? Do they though? I haven't
Yeah.
gone back and actually analyzed.
No,
what
they have.
released.
That's why they're so popular. Because if they were
Oh.
not getting these things, people would discount them as frauds. You know.
So we'll see.
But he's not Latino Review. That's El Marimbe.
No.
He left Latino Review.
Right,
He's done
I
his
know,
own thing,
but-
yeah.
Now he is the review.
All right, I got a couple more things before we can move on. How about let's stay in the comic book realm still. This was huge for me because I'm a huge Marvel fan. I'm a huge comic book nerd, and I don't know about you guys, but in the Avengers, the Age of Ultron, when they did that little cutscene, a lot of people didn't like the cutscene. This was the one that Marvel actually had to add, and Joss Whedon didn't want, where
Right.
Thor has to go off and have his Vision Quest.
Oh, yeah.
And it's revealed that the Infinity Stones are actually the Infinity Stones. And then, of course, spoiler alert, at the very end of the movie, mid-credits, we
So
see
cool.
Thanos open the door, take the glove, and say, fine, I'll do it myself.
Right.
So
was
we know
awesome.
this is finally going to happen. We've been waiting for this since the end of the
Yeah.
original Avengers, right?
Well, even so, I feel like I wasn't a big fan of the mid-credit scene, just because I know he's coming.
There was no end credit scene.
No, the mid-credit scene, the one where Thanos comes
Yeah,
out. I
where he
just
grabs
wasn't
the
a
gauntlet.
fan of it.
I mean, it was cool.
Nah.
You wanted Spider-Man, didn't you?
I
Like
wanted-
everyone else.
I
on the
wanted
internet. Like
something
everyone else on
No,
the
I
internet.
wanted
Yeah.
something else. Something leading me to Ant-Man, actually.
We don't need it. We know what's coming.
Is Ant-Man
It's
like,
Ant-Man.
is he gonna be like part of the Avengers?
Yes.
I think he
He
will
is?
be.
He
Yeah.
will be. He's come. Either they're basically building up a new Avenger team.
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
get rid of Iron Man. They're gonna get rid of.
And next
I
year
heard
we're
Guardians
seeing,
of the Galaxy is gonna be kind of in that last movie.
They're going to be in the Infinity Wars part 2.
Yeah, Infinity
They also have
Wars.
Guardians of the Galaxy too.
2 coming
Yes,
out.
I'm excited for that.
And then next year we have Civil War, but then we have another new character introduced, which we already talked
Black
about.
Panther.
No, not next year. Next year it's Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Which that'll be cool because Doctor Strange is one of the most powerful people in the Marvel universe.
Right.
I mean, he's the Sorcerer Supreme. All right, I nerded out a lot there.
All right. Let's
But anyway, the whole reason I put this one in there is because Kevin Feige's Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's going to be 2 gloves. So if you
Yeah.
read the article, he says they ask him, how does Thanos put the glove on when we saw the glove in the first 2 Thor movies in Odin's vault? And he said, well, I guess you figured it out. There's 2 Infinity gloves. There's 2 gauntlets of power, basically. So
Wow.
that leads us to think, is there going to be more stones, or does somebody wield that can put? It's
I think
weird,
it's what they're gonna use to defeat Thanos.
right?
So
You know what I think is, I swear to God, If they do this, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it. But I swear, if the way that they defeat Thanos is that if like Peter Quill does it, I don't know if I'll be happy with that because he's demonstrated that he's the only one that can hold an Infinity Stone.
Right.
I don't know. I read a lot of forums and I saw that thrown out there as a suggestion. And I'm just like, man.
Vision could probably.
Oh yeah,
Because
Vision.
it could be Vision.
Yeah.
He uses it.
But would they want Paul Bettany? I mean, he's an android. He's not a titular character.
Well, he's the one that beat
Ultron, right? He already had his moment.
Doesn't
I'm
make
just
sense.
saying.
Okay.
I'm thinking from a producer standpoint here. I'm not saying he could.
Who knows that they can introduce another character that can hold the glove?
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know.
You know,
I mean,
You'll
they
find out.
They have Warlock, Adam Warlock. He's another all-powerful being. They haven't even introduced.
Who knows? Maybe they're setting up for all those Stanley cameos. Maybe he's actually
Oh
a
no!
superhero.
I don't want him to be.
Yeah, what if Stan Lee holds the gloves?
That would be so epic.
Yeah.
He's gonna be dead.
Doesn't he have an actual comic book character? He
Yeah.
wrote him in, and he's like the wand or something
I
with
don't
the
know,
W.
but he's dead.
And he's like
gonna
the
die.
all-powerful-
The poor man is 95 years old, you guys. He's not gonna make it another 5 years. And if he does, he can't do any more.
You know what? Joke's on you. They already filmed the scene.
Oh well, then you're right. He already kills Thanos.
Yeah.
I'll walk out of the theater. I will. I'll walk out.
Into another one to see it again,
No,
right?
I'll throw my popcorn I'll throw my popcorn at the attendant and say I want my movie back. I want my money back. Anyway, so I just thought that was interesting that they're going in a completely different direction than the comics. Did you guys watch the first Turtles movies that came out?
I did. It was terrible. Can we not talk about it?
Very bad.
All right. Let's see.
That's enough of that.
Well, in addition to that, we have Stephen Amell who plays Arrow. He's going to be Casey Jones, and we got a first full photo of
All
him.
right, and then that's it.
And that's it. That's all I get to say about it. We have a full photo that Jeff's showing in front of
That movie
everybody
was
right
terrible.
now. Look at that. Look at that hockey stick.
Michael Bay.
Look at that cool hockey mask.
That movie was terrible.
He really doesn't like this.
No.
But you're wearing a turtle shirt.
I am.
Okay.
Not in honor of this picture.
All right. Wow. All right, finally for the movie news before we wrap up with some TV and some picks. The original T-Rex is coming back in Jurassic World. Woo. We talked about last week how they're ignoring the second two movies in the Jurassic franchise. This one's taking place directly 20 years after the first one. The other two
Yeah, I
didn't
saw the
happen.
trailers. I'm so excited.
I'm so happy. And the original T-Rex, they wrangled her back up and they put her back in the
I hope
pen.
he's like damaged. He has like
It's a
battle
she.
scars. Oh, she. Yeah.
And well, the director's saying this is her Unforgiven. Like this is like she's gonna have her reckoning basically. I love
Oh
it.
gosh.
All right, so let's move on to some TV news, and then we'll do a little wrap up with some picks. Really quickly, Simpsons has renewed 2 more seasons. You guys happy about that, or you think it's time for it to die?
No, I'm okay.
You watch The
it's all
Simpsons, Katie?
it's always been on and
you're
it
happy
always
with
needs to
Yeah.
keep staying on
Okay, it always does.
forever.
It's cool, man.
I mean,
I heard they've been
It's
doing
chill.
really well these
I
past
don't
few
know.
seasons. And they also, I think recently they had a Futurama Simpsons crossover, which
Did
was
they
very
miss
exciting.
that?
Yeah.
no, they had
Futurama.
a Family Guy crossover.
They had a Family Guy and they also had a
yeah,
Futurama
saw that.
Simpsons
Not that
crossover.
good. Anyways, did you guys watch Starship Troopers? It's a cult classic.
Yes,
Really good.
of course.
Super awesome,
Yes.
cheesy sci-fi.
Yeah.
Katie,
What will
you gotta put
do?
that on your
Sorry,
watch
it's
list.
on my list. It's on my
What
list
will-
now.
No, really, you should
Yeah.
go back and watch. What?
What will you do?
Wait,
Well,
which
I
What
one?
would you like to know more?
Yeah. So they're
Oh.
making that into a miniseries.
They're turning every movie into a miniseries.
I don't know why, but I wouldn't mind more Starship Troopers in my life. I didn't like the 2 sequels.
You got movies.
I don't like 'em.
Exactly.
Those
They
are
were terrible.
But maybe the TV treatment will be better.
Willie has the. Her.
I
there's a
don't
couple-
know. I'm asking.
Okay, Fargo was good. Did you watch the 12 Monkeys?
I watched the first episode,
and
which
how-
was good.
It was
yeah.
good, and
yeah.
did you continue?
I will continue. Yes.
will continue?
Yeah. I have a lot of shows to watch. I'm a
What
busy
else?
guy.
What else have they turned into TV shows, movies to TV shows?
I don't know, but I'm.
lot
There's a
of
whole
things.
list.
Anyways, really quick, a PSA. Really, if you guys didn't get a chance to watch Star Wars Rebels, and I suggest you should because our little second link there says they're going to tie in with the live action films, kind of like it's going to be part of the canon.
Small.
Small, but it's still entertaining. It's some good animation.
It's
It's
like-
better than the one they did last.
Right, but
the
I mean,
Clone Wars.
This,
Anyway, you can watch it for free this weekend. So if you want to do it and you don't want to spend money on it,
Right.
you can watch it for free.
That's cool because this is like the idea, like, oh, the Shield is going to tie into
Hey, you shut up. I like S.H.I.E.L.D.
No, right, but I'm saying it. There's no.
It did tie in perfectly.
That's fine.
Last week,
Right,
the last scene, they tied it in perfectly.
But did it make sense not watching the TV show? Because I've never watched the TV show at all.
If you watched the TV show, you could have really enjoyed Avengers more with some of the stuff.
I enjoyed Avengers just
You
as
could have known
good.
who that character was standing next to Strucker and how he got there and what's going on in Twins. So how dare you?
God.
Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's your plug, ABC. That's all you get for tonight.
That's your pick of the week. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It could be.
Is it on Netflix yet?
It is.
Season
Oh, okay,
one's on
damn
there.
it.
No,
I have no
season twos
excuse.
Season
they're on
two's
season 3 right now, aren't they?
Maybe I don't
No,
know.
they're on season 2. You're right.
No excuse then.
No excuse, Katie. Agent Carter's too, but good by the way. All right, so let's wrap it up. We got some picks of the week. Joe, did you bring a pick this week?
I did.
Okay,
I
why don't you go
pick
ahead and
of
start?
the week is Mad Max movie releasing May.
You
15th.
said that as your last week that you were saying you were going to see it. as
Yeah,
your
and
pick.
now I'm coming back.
And now you're
'cause I
coming
saw
back
it.
because you loved it so much.
Yeah, because I loved it.
Why
And
was it that good?
It is good because they don't do CGI. A lot of it was done like there, and they did all these cool practical.
Yes or
effects.
no? The car stunts are better than Fast or Furious 7.
Way better. I think
Really?
this movie so much more better than
I really
Fast
wanna
and
see
Furious
it.
7. This movie is great. It's fantastic. If you get a chance, see it in special
And-
audio because the audio is amazing.
And now you don't have to be someone that saw the original to enjoy it.
No.
Okay.
This is its
Will
own
it help,
separate
though?
thing. It probably
Is this a reboot or is it a continuation?
No, it's a continuation.
Okay.
We see Mad Max and we see him introduced to a couple characters. This movie is more than just Mad Max. It's set in the
It's
Mad
all
Max
the characters.
realm. Yes.
How's Charlize Theron do?
Charlize Theron is badass.
Okay.
She
Of
is an
course.
amazing
Of
character.
course.
She's a real kick-ass. And it's a really good movie. There's a lot of action in it. The action's done really well. And I highly, highly recommend to go see this movie. I enjoyed this so much. It was such
Comes
a
out
cool ride.
next week.
It comes out next week, yes.
15th. Katie, do you
I'll
have
be
anything
there.
you want to recommend for us, or something you're watching, doing, playing that you really enjoy, that you just feel like people should know about, that they can experience for themselves?
Oh gosh, put me on the spot.
I did put you on the spot.
I mean, I wasn't prepared for this.
I mean, you talked about a little bit about anime in our the main show. Do you have any animes that maybe you want to watch? I know we have some people in the crowd that like anime. You want to recommend?
Well, on Netflix, I just finished Psycho Pass, which I thought was really awesome.
Yeah, what's that
It's
about?
like a really you're put into this universe where you're like ahead in the future, and of course it's in Tokyo,
Oh.
and where everything is kind of judged on your mental stability. So if
Interesting.
you're too mentally unstable, like they kind of take you out of society, and if you're like really unstable, they'll like kill you on the spot. And so it's just really like a fun
Sounds like a good anime.
it's a fun
I gotta look
thing.
it up.
No.
Oh,
So I recommend you watch that. And
that's
there
cool.
you go.
And that's on
It's
Netflix?
on Netflix. Yeah.
Oh, so you have no excuse. It's free.
exactly.
Put it in your picks. Mm-hmm. Okay, so my pick, besides the Avengers, because I don't know, everybody's already seen it, I assume.
Right.
I'm going to say I could say watch Agents. I had a couple. I could say watch Agents of Shield if you really like Avengers and you want to continue the story. They're actually in this next episode going to fill in the plot gap of how Nick Fury got the helicarrier. So I don't know if the Shield the cast is going to help him find it or he's going to appear on this thing, but that's what this next episode's about. So if you really like Avengers and you want to see some of the little nuances and what goes on between all of that, go watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really recommend it. Yes, it's very slow in the first season. You got to get through a lot of the muck to get to the good shit. Okay. It gets
So
good.
start in season 2.
The Inhumans start showing up. It's really good.
That's what I got told about Arrow. I'm gonna hold that all.
Hey, he gets on me for Arrow every week.
What about the Flash?
I love The Flash.
I love The Flash, too.
That was going to be my pick.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'll just say, do you watch The Flash?
I watched The Flash.
Are
I
you
didn't see
current?
the
With
last
Grodd?
episode though.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was
Yeah.
working, so don't say anything.
Okay, I'm not saying it.
But I've seen everything
Grodd's
else.
The Flash is really good. And Gio, I'm speaking to you here.
It's so good.
You have to
I
go
saw
back
the
and
first
watch
episode and I hated it.
no,
But you
no.
saw it at Comic-Con when you were drunk.
I was not. Okay, I was completely sober. I saw the first episode and it was really cheesy and very.
You were just
CW.
worried about getting back in Hall H line.
No, man, this was
He was
day
so preoccupied.
one. This was day one. Day
Preview
zero
night. It
actually.
was preview night,
Day
yeah.
You don't
zero.
like punny?
Huh?
You don't like punny?
No, it's super cheesy. It was just really.
It's
bad
not that
acting, and
cheesy, though. It really
The
isn't.
first scene, he went up with his father in the very first episode.
Yeah.
And he was. They touched the damn. The
He's in jail.
I
What
know.
do you want him to do?
That's why you didn't like
Sit
it?
there like a dead fish and cry? You're a director. He has to show emotion.
It was a terrible way to show emotion. It was no good.
I don't care what Gio says. You watch
There
The
you
Flash
go.
because I love it, and Grant Gustin is a great Flash, and the story arcs are
He was a
just
great
amazing
Flash.
with this. It's not a linear arc. It goes up and down. It's great. It's a great
I will
show.
check it out once it gets on Netflix.
It's on Hulu.
I don't have Hulu. My Hulu
I'll give you a
subscription
Hulu.
is running out.
No.
I'll give you my Hulu. You can watch it. But only if you watch it. Then I'm taking it back. If you don't.
Okay.
I think with that, we're going to wrap it up, guys. We thank you very much for listening to the podcast, watching us on the live stream. For more of that Geek Show goodness, where can they go find us, Gio? I mean, we're all over the internet at this point.
Well, you can find us at thatgeekshow.com.
Very good.
And then you can find me at Giovanni Estrada. That's
On
my
Twitter.
Twitter and Instagram.
Right. And you have an Instagram, Miss Katie.
Oh yeah, Sisters Cosplay for cosplay stuff, and or Facebook me, Katie Guerin.
That's right.
That's me.
So you can find her there. And of course, you can find me, Eric D. Lucas, on Twitter.
Don't forget the D in the middle.
It's going to be a running joke every week now. Gio's not going to walk out on me this time, guys.
No.
He walked out on me last week.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was quite sad. He just left me here by myself. But yeah, anyways, check us out on YouTube, guys. It's That Geek Show on YouTube. If you really want to type it in the URL, it's That Geek Show 1 because we couldn't get the original That Geek Show. It's a dormant account, but that person won't give it up. So thanks, buddy.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
thatgeekshow.com, Facebook, That Geek Show, Twitter, That Geek Show. I'm Eric Lucas, joined by Giovanni Strada and special guest Katie Guerin. And with that, you guys have a great week. Stay geeky. Bye.
Sign off.
Bye.